This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back. Can you see my screen, everyone? Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, it is hard.
Yeah. Fine. So in the last session, we discussed about EC2, right? Yeah. So after long weekend, after long vacation, so we restarted the sessions, right? Yeah. Hope everyone doing well. Yeah. Everyone created the account, AWS account. Anyone having any challenges, any questions while creating the account? Anyone having any questions, any issues? So hope everyone created the account, right?
Yes.
AWS account. Yeah, fine. So if anyone if anyone having any issues or challenges while creating the account, so you can share the screenshot in the group, and I'll guide you how to create. How can you enable your account, right? Fine. Yeah. In the last session, what we discussed. So we discussed about what is EC2, how to create EC2 instance, right? Yeah. What is EC2 instance? What is EC2? Anyone? EC2.
Elastic Cloud Compute.
Yeah. Elastic Cloud Compute or Elastic Compute Cloud. Both are same, right? So Elastic Compute Cloud is a virtual server, right? Virtual server. So what is virtual server? What is virtual server? Anyone? Virtual server is it's a imaginary server, which is not physical server. Yeah. So in cloud data center, in cloud data center, yeah. So on top of the physical environment, physical servers, we create the virtual servers, which are, we can call it as EC2, right? So EC2 is the terminology. So in real-time projects, always we talk about instance, EC2 instance, Elastic Compute Cloud instance, right? So this terminology is very important. So in AWS, you can call it as EC2 instance. In Azure, we can call it as VM. In Google Cloud, we can call it as VM instance. So all the platforms are same. Terminology would be little different, right? So this terminology is very important while attending interviews, while working on real-time projects. Okay, so this terminology is very important. Fine. Yeah. So today I recap how to create EC2 instance. First one, how to create Linux EC2 instance, and how can we connect. Okay. Second one, how to create Windows EC2 instance and connect. So we already created EC2 instance, right? In the last session, we already created Linux instance, Windows instance. I just want to recap that. And after that, how can we connect EC2 instance? That is very important. Okay. Yeah. Anyone newly joined today first session? Anyone is there in our session? This is the first session which you joined. Anyone is there? I think Venkat, right? Venkat, you are EC2 yeah, EC2 session is last session. You haven't attended, right? Last session you attended or not, Venkat?
Last session I didn't attend it.
Right. Yeah, I recap. That is why I'm recapping here. And also Gaji also not attended, right? Last session.
Yeah, this is my first session, but I've gone through the recordings, so I'm good.
Yeah. Fine. Right. So let's get started. So how can we create EC2 instance? How can we connect EC2 instance? First, we'll create a Linux instance and we'll try to connect. After that, we create a Windows instance and we'll try to connect Windows instance. Okay, this is very important. So this is very basic thing, right? First, we need to understand how to create EC2 instances. How can we connect EC2 instances? Fine. Yeah. So AWS account, everyone make sure everyone create the AWS account and you need to enable the account, right? Yeah. Fine. So let us go and connect our cloud console, AWS console. So URL here is aws.amazon.com is the URL. Enter this, click on sign into the console. Yeah, so this is my AWS console homepage, right? Yeah, so here, this is the region, Mumbai region. So region is a data center, right? If you want to switch to other region, just select and click here. That's it. Region will be changed. See here, Asia Pacific, Singapore. Like this, you can change the regions, US regions, US Ohio, right? Like this. If you want to change, you can change. Okay. Now I want to choose Mumbai region, which is Asia Pacific Mumbai, right? So normally in real-time projects, we'll get the requirements, we'll get the tickets, right? So what is ticket, anyone? Ticket is a request, right? So customer raise the request. Who is the customer? So developers, application team, development team, testing team, right? Yeah. If they required any EC2 instances, what they will do? So they log into the ticketing system and there is a ticket. So we are using currently in real-time projects, we are using ServiceNow, is a very popular one. ServiceNow is a ticketing system. Jira, BMC Remedy, these are all ticketing systems. So as per the customer requirement, so we need to create the EC2 instances, right? For example, one customer raised the request, EC2 instance required, right? Yeah, as per the request, we need to log in into the console and we need to create the EC2 instance. So how can we create EC2 instance? So first of all, we need to check the region, on which region they required EC2 instance. That we need to check first. Okay. In the ticket, they give all the requirement. The ticket, they give all the requirement. Okay. Yeah. So region, which region they required and which configuration required. So what is the operating system they required, and also yeah, so how much RAM required, how much CPU required, how much storage required. So they provide all these things in the ticket. So yeah, apart from that, they update approvals also. Can you mute yourself? Someone joined now. I remove the okay. I think Gaji. So I give you access to ask the questions. Wait for some time. I remove the mic access. I give you after some time. Okay. Yeah, as per the client requirement, as per the project team requirement, so we need to create the resources. So they give all the information, region, OS, everything, right? Along with that, they provide approvals. Approvals should be in place. BU head approvals, business unit head approvals also they attach in the ticket. So yeah, make sure, yeah, they need to, yeah, make sure the approvals in place. So without approvals, you should not proceed for the activity. Okay. Yeah, so everything is fine. So ticket is raised, everything is available in the ticket. Okay. As per the request, as per the ticket, we need to create the EC2 instance. How can we create? So select the region first, go to services, click on compute. This navigation is very important. So click here, services, compute, click on EC2. Once you click on EC2, see here. Now instances running 0, dedicated host 0, key pair 3. So security groups, right? These are all, yeah, see here. These are all the resources available here. Now click on instances here. Click on instances. See here. Now one instance is there in my console, which is a Docker server, Docker instance, which is in stopped state. Stopped means shut down state. So this is other batch server. Okay, now the server is in shutdown state, means stopped. Now I want to launch one instance. Click on launch instance, click here. Now instance name I want to give database server. For example, I'm giving database server. Now Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE, Debian, these are all AMIs. These are all images which provided by AWS. These are all images provided by AWS, right? Image, which is a Amazon Mission image. So normally when we want to install operating system, Windows on our laptop, Windows in your laptop, for example. So how can we install? By using image, right? Image required, right? So we copy the image into pen drive, and the pen drive we can convert into bootable drive. So by using the pen drive, we boot the laptop and we can install the operating system. So the same way in cloud also, in AWS also, AWS providing Amazon Mission Images, right? So which is a AMI, we can say AMI, right? Yeah, so here different AMIs are available. Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, Windows, like this, okay? Yeah, now Amazon Linux AMI I want to choose here, or else Ubuntu also can take. I'll show you Ubuntu also later point of time. Okay, select Amazon Linux. So here select the second one. So this is first one is latest one, 2023 AMI. So which is a free tier, right? So we can use only free tier eligible images. Don't use the paid images. This is not free tier. See here. These are all not free tier. These two are not free tier. This is free tier. These two, yeah, these three images are not free tier. Like this, right? So whatever free tier eligible images are available, those we can choose, right? So yeah, so we are using free tier account, right? Free account, 1 year free. If you select paid version, some charges will be applied. That is why. So for practice, we can use the free tier eligible images only, right? Select this second AMI. I selected second image here, okay, which is a Amazon Linux 2 AMI, kernel 5.10, SSD volume type. I selected this. Scroll down here, scroll down. Instance type. So T2 micro. T2 micro is the basic server, basic configuration. So in T2 micro, one CPU, one virtual CPU, 1 GB memory. This is a very basic configuration. So normally this configuration we don't use in real-time projects. So because minimum T2 medium required, minimum T2 medium, which is 4 GB RAM and 2 core CPUs, like that we can use minimum, right? But one CPU, one virtual CPU, 1 GB RAM is not sufficient for production environments, right? For practice it is okay, you can select this, okay? T2 micro only. So if you want to select other configuration, see here, these are all T2 small, T2 medium. T2 medium is having 2 CPUs, 4 GB memory. T2 large, 2 virtual CPUs, 8 GB memory. T2 X large, 4 virtual CPUs, 16 GB memory, like this. But these are all not free of cost, right? So only T2 micro is the free tier eligible. See here, this one. You can select this. Now scroll down here. Key pair. What is key pair, anyone? Which is the extra authentication. Along with the username password, key pair also required, right? So now here we already downloaded last time, right? Multi-cloud DevOps 94, right? Now I want to create one more key pair now. Click on create key pair, new key pair, click here, key pair name. Sorry, 94 new, okay? Yeah, so we can select RSA only, don't select the encrypted private and public key. So next one, private key file format. So this key pair file format, so .pem, .ppk. So .pem is privacy enhancer mail, .ppk is the putty private key. Two formats are available. .pem, .ppk. So privacy enhanced mail, putty private key. Two formats are available, right? So PEM is the text format, PPK is the different format, which is a putty private key file format. So which is hat symbol is available. I'll show you that. Okay, wait for some time. So select first one only, .pem, right? So click on create key pair. Now the key pair is created here. See here, this is the key pair. Fine. After that, scroll down here, network settings. Network settings. So here, every instance required network, right? So here we use the default network, right? So which is a default VPC. So select, click on edit here. See here, default VPC. VPC is a virtual private cloud. So which is networking part. While working on VPC will go deep drive. So VPC is core concept, networking concept. So after 10 days we'll work on this VPC. Okay. So after that, subnets no preference. Here three subnets are available. Subnet, see here, availability zone 1, 2, 3. Three subnets are available. So subnet is a subnetwork, small network, right? So why we require subnetwork? To control inbound, outbound traffic. So we use the subnet, right? So here you can choose no preference only. For now, you can choose the default values only. Don't change any. We don't have any custom VPC here. While working on VPC, we'll create the custom VPC, right? Now scroll down here. Auto assign public IP is enabled, so you can keep as is. Don't disable this. If you disable this, you will not get IP, right? After that, firewall. So security groups are very important. Security group is a virtual firewall, right? What is firewall? Firewall is a network security device, right? We can allow the good traffic, we can deny the bad traffic, so by using the firewall, right? So now I want to create one security group here. Now I want to create one security group. See here, I'm giving like this, multi-cloud DevOps SZ security group. So here also I want to give the description, also I want to give the same. Now scroll down here, see here, inbound security group rules. So inbound rules by default, it is selected here, it is taken SSH because we are creating Linux instance, right? We selected Amazon Linux, that is why by default SSH selected here. SSH full form is secure shell. So TCP port number is, TCP full form is Transmission Control Protocol, right? TCP port number is 22. Linux port number is 22, right? TCP Linux port number is 22. So source type, so we can access this instance from anywhere. If you want to select custom, only custom network you can select. If you want to select my IP, from your IP only can connect. Okay. So for now we can choose the anywhere only. So here, default values you can keep as is. Now next one is storage. Storage is 8 GB, right? So by default they're giving 8 GB. You can keep as is. If you want to increase to 100 GB, you can increase 100 GB like this, right? So if you edit this, click on advanced. See here. So now I give 100 GB, right? So this is the EBS. This storage is EBS, elastic block store, which is bit costlier, high performance storage, right? Device name /dev/xvda. So which is a drive name, right? Normally in Windows, C drive, D drive, we use, right? Same way here, /dev/xvda. Snapshot. By default, one snapshot will be created. Snapshot is a replica, one backup copy, right? So size 100 GB, volume type GP2, general purpose 2, IOPS, input output per second, 300 by 3000. So which is the drive speed. Okay. So delete on termination, which is very, very important. We discussed already. So anyone, what is delete on termination? Anyone? What is delete on termination?
we should not we should not keep yes in the real time because it will delete the whole data and server itself.
Right. Yes. So here we have two options in delete on termination, yes and no, right? If you select yes, what will happen? So when we terminate our instance, along with the instance, storage also will be terminated. If you select no, what will happen? When we terminate our instance will be terminated, storage will be available. So normal in real-time projects, we should not terminate the storage. So always we select a no here. So because project data available in the storage, right? If you delete the storage, what will happen? Data will be gone. So escalations. That is why we always change into no, right? So for now we can choose yes. Okay. Yeah. So these are all same values. I can give 8 GB only. Don't give 100 GB. So this is one drive, one volume. If you want to add one more volume, click on add new volume. Click here. See here. This is second volume, volume 2. If you want to select one more volume, create one more volume. Like this, you can create n number of volumes, like C drive, D drive, E drive in Windows, like that, right? I just want to remove this too. We don't require this additional volumes. Yeah. Now number of instances, one instance only. Next, click on launch instance. You can check all the configuration here. Database server, Amazon Linux, 2 AMI, and T2 Micro, key pair, new key pair, default VPC, yeah, security group, storage 8 GB. Okay, so click on launch instance. So now the instance is being ready. See here. Now the database server is in running state. Okay, yeah. So up to here we already discussed, right? We already created last time, right? Yeah. So now how can we connect this instance is very important. Okay, so we downloaded one key pair, right? So go to downloads, click on downloads here. This is the key pair which is PEM file. PEM. What is PEM, Andy? What is the full form of PEM? We discussed already. What is full form of the PEM?
Privacy enhanced mail.
Yes. Privacy enhanced mail. PEM is a privacy enhanced mail. PPK? PPK అంటే ఏంటండి? Anyone? What is the PPK?
Putty private.
Yes. Putty private key.
Putty key.
Right? Yeah.
Putty private key.
Yes. Putty private key. Yes. Fine. Now we downloaded PEM file, right? PEM. So if you double click on this, see. So this is the key. This is the key, right? So this much of key, no one can hack, right? So it is very difficult to hack, right? So this level of security provided by AWS, right? Yeah. So since long I'm working on AWS platform, 2012 onwards, I haven't seen any single security concerns, security issues, right? So far I haven't seen any single security issue. So because AWS is providing very good security, very good availability, right? So can you mute everyone? So some background noise is coming here. Vicky, can you mute yourself? Fine. Now this is a PEM file, right? PEM, privacy enhanced mail. So I want to connect this instance. I want to connect this database server, right? How can we connect? So by using PEM file, I can connect through Putty. So Putty is the interface to connect our Linux server. So this is the Putty. To connect our Linux servers, we use the Putty is the interface, right? So if you want to connect Windows servers, how can we connect? Anyone? Real time, guys?
with
Windows 7. How can we?
RDP.
Yes, RDP, right? So
Remote
remote
desktop.
desktop service. Okay. Remote desktop connection. Right. Fine. Now, so this PEM file normally, so we connect this server through putty, right? So putty will not understand this PEM format. PEM format, yeah, putty will not understand. This PEM format we need to convert into PPK format, putty private key format, because putty private key only putty understand. So putty readable, understandable format is PPK. Okay, this PEM also important. That is why we created the PEM, right? So now this PEM format we need to convert into PPK format, right? How can we convert into PPK format? So yeah, now what we will do. So how to download putty? How can we install putty? I'll show you. Once we download and install putty, along with the putty gen also will be downloaded. Along with the putty gen also will be downloaded and it will install. So by using putty gen, we can convert PEM into PPK format. So this logic you need to understand. This is not logic actually. So first time, yeah, little confusion. Don't confuse here. So once you start working on this, it is very easier, very simple. Okay. Yeah. Now let us go and download the putty. Go to browser, download putty for Windows. You can search here. Yeah. So this is the official website www.putty.org. So click on this. Now see here, download putty. First URL. Click on this. Now it is showing here 64-bit x86, 64-bit ARM. So two formats, and also along with this 32-bit at x86. Okay. So this middle one ARM format is for machine learning purpose. So this 64-bit x86 is the latest MSI file, latest Windows MSI file, right? Normally in real-time projects, we always use the 64-bit operating systems only. So here two types of MSI formats are available, which are 64-bit x86, 32-bit x86. Okay, so which one is compatible? Which one we can download, right? Yeah, that we need to understand first. So as per your operating system version, we need to download the putty version here. So how can we check the operating system version? So go back to this PC. Right click on this PC. Right click on this PC. Go to properties. Go to properties. See here, my operating system version is 64-bit, right? 64-bit operating system. So that is why I can download 64-bit only. First one. This one you can download. You can check your operating system. Most of the laptops we are using Windows 10 or 11, right? All Windows 10 and 11, these are all 64-bit only. Better you can download first one. So just click on this first one. Click on this. Now the putty is downloading here. Putty is downloading here. Yeah, once it is downloaded, see here. Now it is showing putty 64-bit installer, right? So double click on this. See here. Now click on next. Click on next. Click on install. So once it is installed, it will ask you to finish. So we need to finish that. Once you finish that, this will be available. Putty configuration, putty interface will be opened, right? Yeah, this putty interface you can drag and drop into your taskbar here. I want to cancel this because already installed. I already installed. Okay. So this putty interface, we just drag and drop into here, taskbar. Yeah. So now it is available here, right? Now, by using this putty, I want to connect my database server. Okay. How can we connect? I'll show you. So before that, we downloaded PEM file, right? This is the PEM file. This we need to convert into PPK format. How can we convert, right? So go to search bar here. Now we can search here putty. See here. So this is the putty. Second one is putty gen. Putty gen is the tool to convert our PEM file into PPK format, right? So click on this, open this putty gen. Yeah. Now this PEM file I want to convert into PPK format. How can we convert? So same name I want to give. That is why just want to take the name here. Copy this. Right. Now open the putty key generator. Click on load. Now go to downloads where you download the PEM file. Now select all files here. Select all files. Now scroll down here. See here. This is the PEM file. Multi-cloud DevOps 94 new. This is a PEM file. I'll show you one more time. Cancel this. So this is the PEM file, right? Now I want to convert this PEM into PPK. So how can we convert? Open puttygen. Click on load. Click on downloads. Now select all files here. Scroll down here. See here, this is the PEM file, right? Double click on this. Okay. Now click on save private key. So this is the key which is selected here. Click on save private key. Yes. Where you want to save? On desktop I want to save. Click on desktop. Give the name. Same name you can give. Click on save. Save. Close this. Now it is saved. See here. Not this one. Where it is available. This one. This one, right? Am I correct? This is the old one. This one, right? This one. Multi-cloud DevOps 94 new. Right? Yeah. Now, so by using this, we can connect our servers. So is it clear to everyone? Can I show you one more time how to convert? Can I show you one more time how to convert?
Yes, sir, please. Yes, please.
One more time I repeat this. Okay. Yeah. So here we have PEM file, right? This PEM file I want to convert into PPK format. So for which we required putty gen. Once we install putty, along with the putty gen also will be installed. Right? Now here you can search putty. See here, now it is showing putty gen. Open this. Yeah. Now click on load. Select downloads where the key pair is available. Select downloads. Now select all files here. Now scroll down here. See here, this is the PEM file. Select this. Okay. Click on save private key. Save private key. Yes. Where you want to save? On desktop or C drive or D drive, wherever you want. Select desktop. Give the name, file name. Click on save. That's it. Once you save this, the file will be saved. So the PPK format hat symbol is available, right? See here, hat symbol. This is the PPK format. See here, multi-cloud DevOps 94. new, right? You understand, right, everyone? Is it clear to you?
Uh, I have one question.
Yeah.
Actually, when we create this PEM file, at that time there are two options, right?
Yes.
PPK and PEM. So why
Exactly.
we are not creating directly PPK?
Yes. Good question. So instead of selecting PEM, you can directly select PPK also. But so PEM also important. So why we are using PEM? I'll show you on Monday. PEM also very important.
Okay.
Okay, PEM also required along with the PPK. Okay, both we need to understand. That is why so we download the PEM file. Yeah. Any other questions, anyone? Fine. Now, so by using this, we can connect our EC2 instance. This is the PPK, right? So yeah, Putty will not understand this PEM file format. PEM, this will not be understood by Putty, right? So that is why we converted into PPK. So in this PEM file and PPK, both are available. Both files are having same key pair, same key. The format has been changed, right? Yeah. Now, how can we connect our EC2 instance by using this PPK, right? Now, open Putty. Yeah, so this is a Putty interface. This is a Putty interface. Now, copy your public IP. Copy your public server public IP. So this is our database server, right? Select your server. So copy public IP. So every cloud server is having two IPs, right? We discussed already. Every server, cloud servers are having two IPs. So first one is public IP, second one is private IP. So public IP is the IP to connect our servers. We use the public IP. Private IP is the IP. Once we log into server, so this IP will be used internally. This is mainly for internal purpose. So public IP is for to connect our servers. We use the public IP. Once we log into the server, we use the private IP address. Right? Yeah. Now select your server, copy public IP. So just click here, copy public IP, or else just select this IP, right click here, copy. Right? Either way. Once you copy this IP, go to Putty, paste here, Control V to paste the IP address here. Okay. So I pasted the IP here. So by default, 22 port selected here. See here. So Linux server required 22 port, right? Yeah. Expand SSH. Expand SSH here. Expand authentication. Auth. Click on credentials. Click on browse. Now we can choose your key pair. Go to desktop. Scroll down here. Click on your key pair. This is the PPK, right? I'll show you one more time. Cancel this. Now I want to connect this server, for which copy public IP, select your server, copy public IP, open Putty, paste your public IP, Control V, expand SSH, expand authentication, click on credentials, click on browse, go to desktop, scroll down here, select your PPK file format. Select this, open, click on accept. Now it is asking you to give the username, right? So now yeah, default username provided by AWS. So this we need to keep in our mind. For example, we are using first one Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux, right? For Amazon Linux, default username is ec2-user. So default username. AWS is providing this username. Okay. Second one, for Ubuntu Linux, default username here is Ubuntu only. So Ubuntu username is Ubuntu only. Third one, RHCL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, username, default username is ec2-user. And fourth one, CentOS. CentOS, default username is CentOS only, right? And fifth one, Windows, default username is administrator, right? So this we need to keep in our mind. So Amazon Linux default username is ec2-user. Ubuntu default username is Ubuntu only. RHCL default user is ec2-user. CentOS default user is CentOS only. Windows default user is administrator, right? Yeah. So password, they are not giving password, only username. First time when we log in, we can use the username only. So later point of time, we can generate the password. We can create the password. How to create the password, I'll show you. Okay. Yeah. Now, just want to connect again. Go to EC2 instance, copy public IP, open putty, paste here public IP, expand SSH, expand authentication, click on credentials, browse, go to desktop, select desktop, scroll down here. This is my key pair. If you select other key pair, yeah, what will happen? Security issues. It will not be connected. That will not be connected. Server will not connect, right? So exactly whatever key pair you attached, that you can choose. Double click on this, open. Now it is asking username. So Amazon Linux default username is, anyone? What is the username?
EC2-user.
EC2-user.
EC2-user. Yes. Enter. Now I'm able to log in my server. So now once you log in, if you want to change your font size, change your settings, click on change settings, appearance, change, bold, 14 or 16, you can select, okay, apply. Like this you can increase the font size, right? If you want to change the background color or foreground color, letters color or background color, you can change. Right click here, change settings. Now color, default background color or foreground color. Foreground color means this letter color. So first of all, I want to change the foreground color. Change settings. Right click here, change settings. Okay. Change settings, color, default foreground, modify. So currently white color, right? White, right? Now I want to give green color. Okay, apply. See, if you want to change background color, same way, right click here, change settings, color, default background color. I want to change to some gray color, something like this. Like this. This is, yeah. So green color is the foreground, this is the background. Background is the gray color. So like this you can customize as per the requirement, as your as per your requirement. Okay. Is it clear to you, everyone? So far it is clear, right, everyone? Any questions, anyone? Anyone having any confusions? How can we convert PEM into PPK? How can we connect EC2 instance by using putty? It's clear to you, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah. Fine. So for example, this is our EC2 instance. So which key pair attached to this instance? We forgot actually. We forgot the key pair. Which key pair attached to the EC2 instance. So by the time you can scroll down here, you can check here. You can find out here. See here. This is the key pair. We attach to the instance, right? And also which server we created. If you want to check, see here, Linux instance, AMI. You can see the Amazon to AMI, right? So AMI ID information and a default network VPC, default VPC, right? So these are all we can check here. You can scroll down and you can check how much storage attached to the instance. If you want to check, click on storage, scroll down here, see here. This is the storage we attach to the EC2 instance, right? Which is a /dev/xvda 8 GB only. Okay. And also, if you want to check the security group, which security group attached to the instance, go to security. Now see here, this is the security group, multi-cloud DevOps SZ, right? Inbound rules you can check here. So 22 port only we enabled, 22 port enabled here, right? Outbound rules, all traffic enabled. So this is outbound rules, inbound rules. How can we create customized security group, and how can we create elastic IP, that we will see on Monday. Okay. So this Windows instance also we can create on Monday, because this will take nearly 40 minutes. How to create Windows instance? How can we connect Windows instance? This will take some time. I'll show you on Monday. Okay. So meanwhile, everyone practice this. So this is very basic concept, how to create EC2 instance, how can we connect EC2 instance. Okay. So this is very, very important. So make sure everyone practice this. If you understand this, you will understand the further sessions. So I'll forward the recording today. So Monday onwards, we upload the recordings into Google Drive, Google Classroom. You can access from Google Classroom. So today after this session, so after 30 minutes, I forward the recording in the group. You can access the recording and you can practice. Okay. So Monday onwards, you can access from Google Classroom, Google Drive. Fine. Any questions, anyone? Anyone having any questions? Yeah. So while practicing, if you have any questions, you can take the screenshot and post it to the group. Okay. So this we need to keep in our mind. So here username, default username, you need to keep in our mind. And also, yeah, this monitoring and all we can see later. Networking, monitoring, this tags, right? So this we can see later. Now see here. So this volume, CBS volumes also, once complete the EC2, after that we'll jump into this block level storage, elastic block storage, which is which we attach to the EC2 instance. So volumes, how can we create the volumes? How can we expand the volumes? How can we delete the volumes? This we can, yeah, we'll work on this. After that, snapshots also. How can we create customized snapshots, right? How can we work on customer snapshots, and also security groups, elastic IPs, placement groups, key pairs. So these are all we can, one by one we'll go. Fine. Yeah. So once you practice this, once you create EC2 instance, once you connect EC2 instance, make sure the instance should be deleted. Otherwise, what will happen? So whatever free hours are available, those will be gone. If you, if you keep on, if you the server is in running state, if you keep the server is in running state for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, what will happen? The free hours will be gone, right? That is why. So make sure everyone delete the instance once you complete your practice, right? So if you want to stop the instance, you can stop. If you want to reuse that, otherwise you can delete that. How can we delete? Select your instance, go to instance state, click on terminate instance, means delete. Click on terminate, terminate. Now the instance is terminating. Instance is terminating. Yeah, now it is terminating. Wait for a few seconds. So once it is shut down, after that it will be terminated. Yeah, now it is terminated, right? So once you complete your practice, make sure the server should be terminated. Okay, otherwise, free hours will be gone. After that, charges will be applied. Fine. Yeah, so you can practice. Everyone can practice this. Okay, Monday, so we'll work on this Windows instance and Windows instance. How can we connect? And also, other concepts like elastic IP. Right. Yeah, we'll see that on Monday. Any questions, Andy? Anyone having any questions? Fine. Yeah. So everyone practice this. If you have any questions, you can take the screenshot and post it to the group. Fine. Yeah. Thank you.